Might blind us here, Elvis. So interesting dynamics going on there, right? It started off very mellow and subtle, and one thing I'm noticing more about Elvis as we watch him is Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
Glad to have you with us for another reaction video. Today we're bringing back one of the classics from Elvis Presley. Actually, I don't really know how much of a classic it is, to be honest, because I've never heard this before.
He's classic.
But he's a classic for sure. And we've done some Elvis on the channel now. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. But this has been a requested song. An American Trilogy, I think, is one of his more popular and renowned performances. This one is from Aloha, Hawaii in 1973, and hopefully this is a great performance for us to react to, and that you guys enjoy our reaction. If you do, you know what to do. If you haven't joined our community yet, make sure you think about subscribing to our channel, because we're really trying to build something special here. We'd love to have you on board, so if you do enjoy it, hit that subscribe button and come along with us. You've enjoyed listening to Elvis thus far?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like there's also been like a diversity in some of the stuff that we've done of his so far, so I feel like it's been really cool to kind of see a range in like his performance skills, also his vocal skills, some of the little more high energy stuff, some of the little bit more like, you know, slowed down, kind of more mellow stuff. So it's been really cool.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, with that said, are you ready for some American Trilogy?
Yeah, in Honolulu with his leis on, he's looking very Hawaiian. So.
He is. All right, guys, let's get it.
Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Sing it, fellas. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie. Dixieland, I was born early Lord one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland.
Look at that ring.
Right? You might blind us here, Elvis. So interesting dynamics going on there, right? It started off very mellow and subtle, and one thing I'm noticing more about Elvis as we watch him is, you know, I kind of heard this, I think, before, that he feels the music, and you can see that like with his hand motions and stuff, like when just there when he wanted to, or they were about to drop another instrument, he comes in and he like, makes the hand movement, and then it drops in, and I like that, because you can tell that passion that he's like, okay, here we go, we're taking it up a notch.
He's like super into it.
And great vocal performance as well. Like I said, it started off, I wasn't really too sure in the beginning. I was like, oh, you know,
super soft.
Yeah, because you know, we've seen some diversity in his vocal ranges, so I was like, like this is sounding a little bit less than what I was expecting, and then all of a sudden he just boom,
Yeah.
came in with it. But
Yeah.
in line with the increase in the backup vocals and that
Yeah, that's
harmonizing was
cool.
really cool on the mics, where they had similar to what we saw with the Bee Gees, right? They
Yeah.
had two people on the one microphone,
Yeah.
which was I guess the only way you could do it at that time.
Yeah.
Which is really cool to see.
For sure.
And it sounded great as well.
Yeah, I loved how he was like, "Come on, fellas, like jump on in here."
Yeah.
So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. But all my trials, Lord, soon be over.
So cool.
I love the flute.
I really like that. That was great.
Yeah.
I love how it built through the whole song. You finished it off. You could feel that, like,
Yeah.
that
Oh, it
outro
definitely
coming.
built
with,
a lot.
that final emphasis of energy from him, and
For sure.
And you could tell he was sweating buckets.
Oh
in
yeah,
that
giving it his
performance.
all.
Giving it his
I
all,
love
as
that
he
though,
always
because I
does.
feel like I was gonna say in every performance we've watched, he leaves it all on the floor. Like it's he's definitely high energy the whole time, which is like really entertaining and awesome to watch.
Yeah, you can always count on that from Elvis, right? To bring that
Yeah.
energy. And I think, there were so many different parts of this song. I think we had heard or read briefly that before we got into it that this was like 3 songs into one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Comprised into one. So, that was cool because it did sound like that, right? Like it sounded how it kind of built throughout the song, that it was such a unique composition with so much different instrumentation. The flute in there was awesome, but
Yeah, I love that part.
you had the drums built up in certain areas. You had, like I said, the vocals
You had,
stood
like,
out in certain
saxophone in
areas.
there.
Yeah, there was so much to this, and it's a really, the fact that this was live and it sounded that great with so
Oh,
much
yeah.
instrumentation and the harmonizing on the one mics and all that kind of stuff. Really,
Yeah.
really, you have to listen closely. But this is, I think, a gem of a performance that, I could see why it might be looked at in history. I'm not sure if it is, but one of the more standout performances from him. I liked it quite a bit. Like I said, overall, it was just a great creative performance.
Yeah, no, I thought it was really good, and like you said, so many different elements to it. And although it wasn't like a faster, catchy song, I
Yeah.
feel like he still brought the energy to the performance,
For
right?
sure.
I feel like a lot of the time in like more mellow songs for performances, usually the performance is mellow as well, but he still made it his own and like brought the energy to keep you engaged, which I really
Yeah,
liked.
I agree. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. If you did, you know what to do. And if you haven't subscribed, well, you should probably get on that. Like I said, you got to get on these subscriptions, man. We got a lot of fire coming, so
You don't want to miss out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's it from us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you come back soon and check out our next video.
See you guys in the next one.
Take care.